Hello everyone, welcome to another episode. You might be wondering why we are starting so weird and I'm writing something in chat. So, because today we are not building a house or any construction on our street, but we build center part of it, which is going to be, I actually don't know how to call it because I googled a lot and it says it will be artificial pond or like channel, yeah, something like this, and we're going to have a bridge over it. So now I'm successfully destroying those blocks. So it's over 92,000 blocks. Yeah, it's a huge area. Hopefully I'm in creative and don't have to dig it out myself. Yeah, now let's start constructing walls and filling it. And then in next episode I'll build my corner house. So I decided to do it in this order. Now let's start with our pattern on walls. So it's an awesome gradient, as I can tell, from stone to moss, and transition is quite flawless. So we have stone bricks and we have stone andesite, cobblestone, mossy stone bricks, cracked bricks, moss, and also we have lichens on top of some bottom parts of it. And then we are going to continue this pattern all over the floors, the walls, and yeah, let's see how it looks. So here I am enjoying my view from above, and from this balcony. Actually, you can check out this episode. So here it is. Lots of things changed since our previous look at it. All walls are constructed, and I think it creates so much depth and like it's just awesome and gorgeous. Here we have like those little places where you can kind of um, you're walking and then you want to enjoy your view to the river. You go downstairs and enjoy kind of. Then here we'll have something in the future. I don't know what yet. Um, as I said, transition is just awesome, and you can really enjoy this rusty effect. And actually, in real life, you want it to be clean as stone bricks and nothing more. But in Minecraft, you can uh, have everything kind of broken, rusty, in dust, and it will look very beautiful. So I really like this transition. I told many times. Now, um, I don't know. Let's start building and filling other things. So let's start with our floor. It's going to be made out of moss completely with like, flowers and azaleas. So now let's pop into time lapse, and I want to speak with you guys during this session. Uh, so I have built around 8 houses, if I'm not mistaken, on this series of Lego world, and I'm not going to build Lego houses anymore because I kind of ran out of possibilities in Lego sets, like expert ones, because of course there are other, but they're not as cool as those were. Now I'm going to construct houses myself, and next episode will be about me constructing, building a corner house, which is going to be the last on this part of the city. Um, I suppose it's going to be a center of our town. And then I'll start kind of other streets coming into it, and I have actually 2 places where to start them. In Lego Detective Office that I built in previous episode, and in town center, because there are those archways where you can enter some other parts of your town, city, I don't know, place. So in 2 second episodes, I will be finishing street and then starting new streets. Difference between them will be, let's say, houses won't be that big, and this kind of logical because in cities there is variety in shapes and height in houses, and also you need to um, have a variety, yeah. So they will be three stories and maybe just one building, not as here in our main um, street, like 2 or 3 in the same place. But they will be shorter, they will be a little bit uh, more cozy. Yeah, and actually I finished floor. So now let's look at it from above. You'll find out why I left all the zealous, because you might be wondering if I want to flood this area, how is it possible? And yeah, like in 2 seconds you'll see why I chose it. So you might be wondering why I have about 5,000 of blocks placed, and here 5,000 or 4,000 and half, and here's also of glass. And here's the answer, because I decided to build it out of glass and have 3 different um, slices of it, like starting with light blue, then cyan, and then ending with dark blue. Actually, since in Hammercraft they use like glass, then empty layer, then glass, empty layer, glass, empty layer, and this creates this foggy effect. I use glass, then 3 empty layers, then glass, then 3 empty layers, and this also looks cool, uh, like an, I don't know, some kind of natural water, because you can actually see through it. I tried flooding this area, but it looked not that cool, and I decided to switch it to something different, and it also quite unique. I also changed blocks to more variety on those ladder staircases. So now let's add details and yeah, go further in our video. So here the bridge is. I think it's just something very beautiful and unique. I have never ever constructed bridges before, but this one is definitely something very cool. So now let's look closer on it. There are lots of things to speak about. Okay, let's start with its perspective. It goes exactly, like perfectly through this arch, which we can see on our detective office. I think it's very cool. It's actually not centralized, like it's maybe 8 blocks off center. So uh, I decided to do it to have that effect. And it is very like open worked and filigrane. I used oxidized copper, like not full oxidized but semi. And those supporting columns, I suppose they're called like this, also very beautiful. Lots of effort put on it, and I hope you guys really enjoy and appreciate the amount of work. So here we have another supporting column, which is made out of oxidized copper, and yeah, there are some prismarine combinations. I really like this effect. It's just 2 blocks that looks awesome with each other, and it goes all the way down to our bottom. So there are huge variety in blocks. It's like um, complements our walls, and we can see our bottom from every angle. It's awesome. Actually, I decided to film it at night because lichens are also light sources, and you can have this depth effect with light. So walking down the bridge is also very cool. If you had water, it wouldn't be looking that cool. So I really like this bridge. I'm proud of it, if you can tell to myself. I also have like those sewer systems, and you can imagine walking, strolling on the street, and then going to another part of our city. I think the city will be something very big. I have ambitious plans on it, and we can see our main part of it from every angle from this bridge. You can imagine having, I don't know, like some people strolling on it. We can't really do it on Minecraft because I cannot, okay, spawn villages, but they just go in awkward places and it want to look that cool pattern on bridge, Prismarine, and Foliox desktop is very cool. So now let's have a quick nap, and then I will show how it looks on daytime. So yeah, I think it's been enough speaking about bridge, but I just fell in love with it. So here we have sewer system. Yeah, I will connect it with my exhaust. You see iron trapdoors on the future, and we have a whole sewer system and all details. They will have maybe some cafe on, and also I was thinking about building a metro there, but it was kind of too much for one episode. Yeah, I built it in kind of one flow, one day. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you was watching till that moment, and have a nice day. Goodbye. See you on this week. Yeah, I will upload soon.